Today in Beijing, during the Victory Day parade marking the 85th anniversary of the end of World War II, China unveiled its newest intercontinental ballistic missile, the DF-61. For the first time, the world saw this missile mounted on its massive 16-wheeled mobile launch vehicle. With this display, Beijing not only revealed a new generation of weaponry, but also officially demonstrated its complete nuclear triad: land, sea, and air nuclear capabilities. The DF-61 is the latest road-mobile ICBM to join China's arsenal, following in the footsteps of the DF-41, which made its public debut in 2019. While the technical specifications of the DF-61 remain classified, analysts note that its design closely resembles the DF-41 in size and mobility. That older missile was already capable of traveling 12,000 to 15,000 kilometers, carrying up to 10 multiple warheads and threatening targets across the globe. The DF-61 is believed to carry similar, if not greater, range and payload capabilities, while offering upgrades in readiness, survivability, and precision. Unlike older liquid-fuel designs, the DF-61 is a solid-fuel missile. This means it can be launched more quickly, a critical factor in nuclear deterrence. It also appears on a road-mobile platform, allowing China's rocket force to disperse these launchers across the country in times of crisis, making them harder to detect and neutralize. The strategic value lies in survivability. If a nuclear exchange ever became imminent, mobile ICBMs like the DF-61 increase the odds that China could retaliate, thereby strengthening deterrence. This unveiling did not happen in isolation. At today's parade, China also showed off the JL-3 submarine-launched ballistic missile and its H-6N bomber carrying an air-launched ballistic missile. Together with the DF-61, this marks the first time China has publicly presented a full nuclear triad: land-based, sea-based, and air-based nuclear forces. For decades, only the United States and Russia possessed such a triad. Now China is signaling that it stands firmly in that league. The broader context matters. Reports from the Pentagon estimate that China's stockpile has surpassed 600 operational nuclear warheads as of 2024, with projections of more than 1,000 by 2030. Beyond warhead numbers, the expansion of silo fields in western China, the modernization of submarine fleets, and the development of new mobile missiles like the DF-61 all show a determined effort to elevate Beijing's strategic deterrence. Historically, China maintained what it called a minimum deterrent, a small but survivable force meant only to retaliate if attacked. But with the DF-61 and its peers, the scale and speed of modernization suggest a shift. Beijing appears to be seeking not just assured retaliation, but strategic flexibility, potentially even parity with the US and Russia in nuclear posture. The geopolitical message was amplified by who was in attendance. Alongside President Xi Jinping stood Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Their presence reinforced the theme of strategic partnerships and an alignment of powers challenging the Western order. For Washington, Tokyo, and New Delhi, the images of the DF-61 rolling through Tiananmen Square were not simply a parade spectacle, they were a signal of how rapidly China's capabilities are advancing. At the same time, much remains unknown. We do not yet know whether the DF-61 is fully operational, how many units exist, or what warhead configurations it carries. Some analysts suggest it may be an evolution of the rumored DF-45 or DF-51 designs, thought to be even more powerful than the DF-41. Others speculate it could be optimized for carrying advanced re-entry vehicles or even hypersonic payloads. Until verifiable testing data emerges, much of its capability will remain educated guesswork. What is certain is that China has chosen this anniversary, with the world watching, to unveil a symbol of its growing nuclear strength.